Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Amy and I am on a financial freedom journey with my family. I share all about that on this channel. Welcome back. I can't believe that it's Friday. I feel like this week has just gone so fast. I'm filming this really late actually. I usually have these filmed like on Thursday and it just did not happen this week because I have had a really busy work week. This is also my busiest time of year at work with heading into year end and all of that fun stuff. And I'm also sick. I'm sorry if you can tell my voice is a little bit weird right now. My daughter has brought home some sort of lovely daycare cold, so we are all sick right now. So that has been adding to the fun. But I'm excited to still share Debt Free Friday. I try to get these up every single Friday, even if it is difficult sometimes. I am still making the time to film it. I'm still making the time to work towards my financial goals because you know what? If you're not working towards it, they will fall to the wayside. I have definitely had that experience before, and yes, I don't want that to continue happening. So these are my videos where I am held accountable to you guys to get my financial goals in order and put things towards our financial goals every single week. So before I get started, I did just want to touch on the student loan forgiveness, where that is at currently. I have not talked about it a ton on my channel, but if you guys remember a few Debt Free Fridays ago, I did let you guys know that I had requested a refund from Great Lakes because, as you guys know, or maybe you don't, I paid off my student loans during the COVID forbearance. That was honestly most of the payments that I made. So I did request a $10,000 refund because I had made, probably $80,000 worth of payments. So I did request $10,000 back. I have not yet received that money back. I have talked to a few people that also have Great Lakes and they have also let me know that they have not received it either. So if you have Great Lakes and you have received it, please let me know in the comments down below. I'm just curious if you guys have received anything yet. I did call when I filmed that video. I can't remember. It was a few weeks ago at this point. I have not received it yet, so I will keep you guys updated and let you know. I did notice though, it was a couple days ago, I went onto my Great Lakes profile and my balance is back to $10,000. So that's a good sign, I think. So I did go ahead and apply for the forgiveness because my balance is showing 10,000. So I went ahead and applied. The application is open. If you guys have not yet applied, I will try to leave a link down in the pinned comment if you want to check that out. If you have not yet applied and you have federal student loans and you're eligible, please go fill out that application. It's very, very quick. It took me like maybe a minute. It's basically just, name, social, and that's like basically it. Address, things like that, but it's very, very easy to fill out. So definitely go do that if you haven't already. But I have not received the $10,000 back, and obviously the forgiveness has not gone through yet. So my plan for that money when I do receive it is to basically just let it sit in our savings account untouched for a while until everything, settles and everything is cleared out. Once my balance is back to zero, then I will decide what we're gonna do with that money. You guys had a lot of great suggestions on that video that I spoke about that on. A lot of you guys said to split it between my kids' college funds and our financial goals. So that definitely might be something that we do. Again, I'm not really thinking too much about it yet because I am not 100% sure that it's going to happen. I know there was a lot of lawsuits that were brought to the forefront with this, and so I don't want to get ahead of myself and make all these grand plans and then be completely bummed when it, if it were to not happen. So I'm hopeful. I hope it happens, but again, I don't want to get my own heart broken. So for now, it will just sit in the savings when I do receive that. So that was my little segue into Debt Free Friday, but I did just want to give that little call out because I have been getting DMs on Instagram about it, asking me if I've received the money back, asking me what I'm going to do with it. So figured I would just pop that in here. Let's go ahead and get started on Debt Free Friday. If you guys have been around here for a while, we're working on our home maintenance fund and our Roth IRA. Our home maintenance fund goal is $5,000 and our Roth IRA is to max out the 2022 Roth, which is $6,000. So we started this week at $2,675 in our home maintenance fund, and that was at 53%. This week, we were able to send $150 to this goal, which leaves us with an ending of $2,825, and that is at 56%. That leaves us with a remaining of $2,175. So if you guys have watched the last few videos, we're not really focusing on this goal anymore. We're really trying to beef up the Roth IRA. So for the rest of October and then November and December, that is going to be our main focus. We're really going to be throwing all of our extra money towards the Roth. I really want to finish it before December 31st. I think we should be able to at this point. Every single week that passes, I feel like I'm getting a better idea of kind of like what we'll be able to accomplish before the end of the year. But that's my biggest problem with my financial goals is I feel like I just never know like what's going to happen. I mean, I don't think any of us necessarily predicted inflation to be this high in 2022. So that has also taken a hit against what we're able to send to our financial goals. So it's always hard for me to estimate because you just never know what's going to happen. It seems especially relevant over the last few years with all the things that have happened since, 2020. But yes, we just do the best we can and we estimate. And if we don't achieve these goals, it is not the end of the world. We are still working to make our finances better every single week. And that is what I want to stress to you guys. If you don't achieve your goals necessarily, it is okay. As long as you are working towards something, it is better than nothing. So for our Roth IRA, we started this week at $2,840. If you have followed me for a while, last week I talked about wanting to get over $3,000. So we did do that. We were able to send $365 to our Roth IRA for this week. And that leaves us with a remaining of $3,205. And that is at 53%. So that's really exciting. We were able to put a really good chunk towards the Roth IRA this week, which is awesome. That leaves us with $2,795 left to max this out for 2022. Awesome, so excited. Again, I did just want to mention this is not actually our balance because we are investing it into the Roth. So it's actually down quite a bit, unfortunately, but it is what it is. I know if you guys have anything invested right now, you can probably relate that it is just not looking good. I have been trying to not look at my accounts recently because I just don't. During these times of down markets and stuff, I just prefer not to look for the most part. I know reasonably that it is okay and that it will come back up eventually, but for me, it's just easier not to look. So I've been trying to kind of avoid it, but it's hard when I'm putting money in every single week because I do kind of have to look at it every single week, but it's okay. So for side hustle income this week, we had $195 from YouTube. So this is actually AdSense, but I say YouTube because that is the only thing that goes into my AdSense is my YouTube ads. So I made $195 on YouTube ads. I did take out 15% for taxes. So if you add 15%, that's what I actually made. But I do set aside 15% for taxes just so that I have that set aside because again, any income that I make on Etsy or YouTube or any of those other things, Instacart, etc., any of the 1099 stuff, it is all pre-tax. So I need to make sure that I am setting aside money in some capacity for tax purposes. I also made $18.63 on Etsy. You guys have been so awesome and supporting my new printables. Thank you so much for your purchases. If you have bought anything, I truly appreciate it so much. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. I put a bunch of new printables, I think like 13 new printables a couple weeks ago, and you guys have seemed to really enjoy those. If you want to check them out, I always have my Etsy shop linked in the pinned comment and in my bio. If you want to check those out, go right ahead. I would so appreciate your support. So that brings my total for this week to $213.63. I always love the weeks when I have my AdSense because that's always a guaranteed little chunk extra that I get to put towards my goals every single month. And for that, I just thank you guys from the bottom of my heart. Thank you so much. It does not go unrecognized that you guys are the reason that I am making that $195. And even though $195 is small in comparison to some YouTubers, I'm sure, I truly, truly appreciate you being here. And I just cannot thank you guys enough for helping my family reach our financial goals. Every single penny that goes towards our financial goals is a step in the right direction and is a step forward, and I definitely appreciate it so much. So thank you. I hope I show my gratitude to you guys enough because I truly just don't ever want you to think that it goes unnoticed. Your support for being here, just even watching, is so appreciated. So that is all I have for Debt Free Friday for this week. I will go ahead and color in my trackers and then I will come back to close out the video. I wanted to quickly mention, I will not, if you're watching this video live on Friday, October 21st, I will not have a video up on Tuesday. I am actually going to take the weekend off because I'm not feeling well, and yes, so I'm actually not going to film a Tuesday video. So I will be back on next Friday. I look forward to speaking with you guys then, and have an awesome weekend and a great next week. I will talk to you Friday.